Hi everyone, it's Christina Brown from Invest Buy Gold and welcome. I was planning on doing a video earlier for you. December was a bit of a fast forward month, as it always is with Christmas and celebrations, and now we have lockdowns, so that's fun too in a new way. Yeah, so we can get into that. Feel free to message me, make a comment below. I did want to also invite you again to investbuygold.com, where you can enter your email and receive updates from me there on the financial market and different things to help you succeed in the new age that we are experiencing now. The age of Aquarius. It has started as of the December 21st alignment. You might have heard there was some new planetary arrangements, and now we have entered the age of Aquarius, so lots of change happening. One thing you probably already know about and may have invested in already. If you haven't, I would recommend that you do some more research and get involved. I've decided I'm committing to some blockchain technology and investing in cryptocurrencies. They are a good way to circumvent the drop in the fiat currencies that are expected, because they're outside of that. They are decentralized. This gives you access to a new financial opportunity as well, because some of them, the new ones that take off, of course, there's an explosion that occurs, which of course with that growth, then if you get aboard at the right time, you can benefit. That is also happening for certain currencies. Of course, with that, there's also many opportunities to lose money. Spend your time, I should say. Spend your time and make sure you're getting involved with the right organization, companies, and currencies, of course. Now, Bitcoin in particular has established itself. Don't we all wish we'd jumped on the bus back in 2009 and invested? If you had, you would have been doing really well for yourself at this time. There's been some millionaires made there. That's for sure. They are expecting Bitcoin to take off as well now, because we've seen it reach a new all-time high just recently. And luckily, I did pick some up a couple years ago, and I've seen a 250% return on that. So wish I'd thrown more in, but 250% is pretty good. They are expecting that to continue to rise. So those dollars I put back to 2018 will also experience some growth. So that's exciting. I did purchase again recently. So that's in the works. So this is an article here, as you can see from MarketWatch, a press release. Okay, so they're talking about the blockchain technology, and if you go online and you're looking at all, you'll see that a lot of the major corporations, blockchain technology, and some even in some cryptocurrencies. I know Facebook's involved with that. A lot of other ones, a lot of times they were being rejected, and they're actually still, in some regards, being treated negatively. But if you do some digging, you find out that a lot of those companies, even though on the surface they're saying no, don't do that, but in the background they're actually investing in Bitcoin and other currencies as well. So I think proof is in the pudding, and action speaks louder than words in this regard. So here we are. This was actually put out on the 24th of December. That's when I did most of my research. Blockchain technology is being increased in the BFSI segment for financial transactions and cross-border payments. In banking and financial sector, it is utilized to secure payments. So this is a good thing. Maintain customer identity, settle cross-border payments, etc. The blockchain market is expected to grow. Okay, heading between 2018 and 2023, they're expecting an increase. Okay, now blockchain tools is employed in the healthcare sector and helping supply chain management, energy, media, and information, banking services as well. So there's a lot going on. I think it's advisable to put some money in this, and I will put a link below to the one wallet that I'm working with. That is Coinbase. And the neat thing with Coinbase is actually they will pay you in cryptocurrencies to learn about the cryptocurrencies. That's a really good way to do your research. So as you're learning about it, they actually give you small portions, but they give you a little taste of it, and you can watch. I've actually made good money doing that. So you go on there. So like I said, I'll include the link below here, and you can learn about, here, I'll just click on this so you can take a look for yourself. And it's Coinbase. Yep, so I'll include the link. So here you are, get $167 plus just by learning about these different cryptocurrencies. Of course, they pay you in that cryptocurrency. So, but you could technically just take it out right away, or you could just leave it and let it grow. And I mean, that's the most advisable thing is, I mean, go in there, learn, and then maybe buy some Bitcoin, buy some ones that you know that are going to be around for the long haul, and you get the information you need to make your decisions on how much to invest and spread out your portfolio, that kind of thing. And yeah, you can take a look and see what's happening on a day-to-day basis. And like all these programs, you get an app on your phone, and then you can just click on there and it'll tell you how your portfolio is doing, and then each coin, how it's doing in that. And then you can just buy on the spot through them. So it's a really easy, once you get set up, you do have to do a bunch of verifications just to prove that your identity. And of course, with any cryptocurrency, you have to have your codes, and those codes have to be protected, because if someone gets access to those codes, then they could technically have access to your money. So you want to keep those private and secured in your own personal ways. Some people say write them on a paper and put it in some freezer, or put it in a safe, those kind of places. That way you are the only one that has access to that. All right, so there's there's so many different coins. Like, I think there's probably a few 100,000 now. So you definitely want to do your research. Don't throw your money away. I mean, some of these will probably die out, but Coinbase usually carries the ones that are solidified. And so you can see there's like 138 pages. There's 4,124 assets on here. So that's a fair amount. I mean, if you even put like $10 on, half of or a couple hundred, you might hit a couple jackpots. So that's one way to diversify your portfolio. And of course, if you learn about them and you get free crypto, that's a good way to do it too. Then you don't have to invest your own money. All right. So moving on. 2021's on the doorstep here, and we're all having our max headroom experience. Of course, they're pushing out this vaccine. They're just talking about some of the effects of what 2020 brought us, of course, the pandemic. Some people feel some of the effects are short-term. Other people think, nope, this is going to have long-term economic and behavioral effects that you're going to see in the industry, financial industries, more and more. So let's take a look. So these are the trends. People are working from home. Okay. That's a good thing, I think. I think there was a lot of needless running around that occurred. I think that this is a change that the world did need. We have to look at the benefits of what all this has done in our world, and I think that's definitely one of the benefits. Online shopping, you could consider that a benefit. Again, you don't have to run around and try and find the things you want. You can just order them online, and now speed of delivery is definitely higher than it ever has been, and depending on who you choose to go with. I mean, we all know Amazon is ultra fast, but I don't know if you want to support the richest man in the world make more money. But that's your choice. I mean, it's certainly convenient. I can't say that I've never ordered from Amazon. I certainly have. They say that Amazon stocks are going up, so that might be one thing you want to put your money in if you want to, again, support that. I would like to see Amazon do more for the world. Personally, I would like to see them giving back to the actual Amazon, like the trees, and supporting the oxygen that they supply to the earth. So I would like to see Jeff Bezos kick back more global initiatives to make the world a better place. I think if we put pressure as consumers, we can make change. And that's my personal beliefs, but of course, it is very convenient to order through Prime and then have it the next day. It's quite phenomenal what he's achieved. So, but at the same time, we do have to look after our earth because this is our home. So hopefully he'll do that with the age of Aquarius. He'll wake up and he'll realize, oh yeah, I'm super ultra rich and I really don't need any more riches. I should start giving back. So that would be fantastic. All right. Allocation of consumer spending. Okay, so they're saying that once things open up again, we're going to see travel. That's going to increase. Okay, so obviously people have been pent up. They want to get out there and do more social activities like fashion, spending money on fashion, experiencing restaurants, that kind of thing, going places. But we will see lingering effects of financial distress. Obviously, when they print that much money to try and boost the economy or help things flow, they're devaluing the dollar. So they're saying that in order for these companies or the companies that survived to make a rebound, it's going to take some time. And then, of course, inflation is going to happen. So we know that is definitely happening. Globalization. There's trade tensions between the U.S. and China. We'll see what happens here with the final word on the election. That's coming up in January. Apparently there's a big announcement happening on the 6th. And then the 21st, we'll see if Trump sticks or if we have Biden. So anyway, I'm not going to comment on that, but one way or the other, it will be what it is. So yeah, obviously it's a year of transition, and let's hope that we all come out stronger. And I think, again, putting your dollars in the right place is super smart. So where do we invest? Okay, so this MSN News, they're saying gold is a safe haven, obviously. Okay, so yeah, invest by gold. Obviously, we support that. Again, if you enter your information, your email, that's all we need, and you can get access to our information. We do have very helpful ways to put money into reputable companies. Now, again, anything we send you or any information you get anywhere, of course, do your research. The company that we work with is a AAA company. It's highly regarded. I can read off to you a couple really key reasons why we went with this company to support our client. Anybody that's associated with gaining information from me, I want to make sure that I'm doing the best I can to vet the information before I pass it on to you. And that way, we're not putting our money in risky things. Again, I'm not the be-all end-all. I do my best. I trust these companies. That's why I put my money in with them. And I would only recommend them on that merit. So the company that we work with is Regal Assets, and they have handled hundreds of millions in alternative asset purchases for private wealth and institutional clients. They work with people and institutions all over the world. They have a 5-star out of 5-star customer service rating. So people that work with them, everybody that has put in a review in, has given them a 5-star out of 5. So they're doing well. They're also a proud member of the Forbes Finance Council. And in order to get onto that council, they have to be hand selected and invited. It's not something they can apply to get onto. They have to actually be invited. So there's just a few highlights about them. They can help you with your RIF and get your money shifted over, or if you're in Canada, your RSP. Yeah, there's lots of them. So we will send you the investors kit. They also do crypto, so we can help you through them with crypto. I have recently got involved with another company that does lower level investing. If you're going with Regal Assets, then they deal with larger chunks. But if you want to get in at smaller levels, and we also working with another company as well. So I will go over and check them out now for you. And they deal with the foreign exchange market. So if you know anything about foreign exchange, basically every currency that is traded internationally, you can invest in either. They trade against each other. So this is the foreign currency trade. So it's called the currency exchange market, and you can trade up or down. So that's the cool thing about it. And I did try it several years ago and actually did really good. But it was so stressful. So I did lose money too. Like I gained and then I lost, and I gained and lost, and it was like this. It was like riding a roller coaster. It was just like so intense. And so I decided at that point, I was like, you know what, this is just too much for me. And I was a new mom at the time, and I already had lots of stress dealing with little people running around like eating plants and stuff. So I was like, okay, I can't deal with the foreign exchange market at this time. It's just way too intense. So I parked that, and but just recently a friend of mine got hold of me, and we were talking, and she said, you know, I've just been with this company now for about 6 months, and she showed me her profit, and I was like, whoa, seriously? And she's like, yeah, this is really good. And I'm like, okay. So, I mean, gold is a safe haven. Yeah, of course. That is definitely something that we can always count on in times of crisis. But it's not going to make you rich like overnight. And, you know, with any investment, do your research. But with the foreign exchange market, if you have access to professional traders that are making money, and they're using an algorithm that tips them off, then they take a look, make sure everything's in alignment, and then they put money in for themselves, and then you piggyback on that, then you make money with them, because that's their job. They're like professional traders, and they have algorithms now that can monitor like all these shifts and changes, which kind of alleviates all the stress because it's hands off. And so I asked her, I'm like, are you doing the trading? She's like, no, I'm not involved in the trading at all. Literally, it's this algorithm along with these professionals, and then you can let your money ride with them. And I was like, well, that sounds like a no-brainer. So yeah, so I did. I got involved. And so far it's been good, but of course it's been Christmas season, so they had the market shut down last week. So it's only been a short time for me, but I will keep reporting to you on that. If you do want to learn more information, like I said, it's a very super ultra low entry. So you can start with a couple $100 basically. I think 300 is the minimum. So you can start low, and how it actually works is it flips on itself. So the money you make, you can put back in, and then you can have exponential growth in that. And we all know about exponential growth, right? Which is where we want to be. So yeah, I do highly recommend that as well. So I can shift over there for you to take a look at that as well. I should just finish this page. MSN News, sorry, I kind of jumped ahead of myself. But changing fortunes in technology stocks in 2021. Of course, that is another big opportunity as well, if you can figure out which stocks. And I will be talking that more. I've subscribed to a whole different genre of financial services. And so they're giving me emails, updates on which stocks and this kind of thing. So I'll be putting out videos as often as I can. Again, I'm a single mom, so my time is limited. But yeah, so when I get word, apparently there's a lot of AI tech stocks right now that are really in a good opportunity to buy. So as soon as I figure out exactly which ones that I'm going to invest in and the options, I will make a video on that as well. Okay, so just hang on one second while we jump forward and take a look here. Give me one sec. This one here, that's where I'm heading. Yeah, so you might have heard of these guys. They're Cash Forex Group, and there's really cool videos on here about testimonials of other people besides my friend that are doing really well. And I think that personally this looks like a great opportunity. Apparently it's not available in the US yet. So luckily I have holdings in other countries, so but if you only have a US address, might be something you have to just wait for. They're working on getting this sorted out, but apparently the laws in the US are super, I think they're good. I think they're good laws because they're designed to protect their citizens, obviously. But if you have dual citizenship in any other country, I think we can get you hooked up. But if you are only in the US, then you might have to wait on this one. So sorry about that. But in the meantime, I can get you information on all the other opportunities that we have. If you do have your RIFs or any investments that are available to put into gold or other stocks right now, that's something you can take a look at. So I'll just run this little video and you can see what these guys are all about.
The global foreign exchange market is the largest financial market in the world. Banks, financial corporations, and governments make billions of dollars annually. Exclusive funds and private trading companies take advantage of Forex risk-reward flexibility, leverage, and profit compounding to create massive gains for their clients. The Cash Forex Group believes success in the trillion-dollar Forex market should be accessible to everyone. CFX uses the same technology and trading strategies for the benefit of its own members. Whether you want to trade like a pro or leave the hard work to our pros, you'll find an option that's a perfect fit for your level of interest in Forex trading. If you're ready to master Forex yourself, the CFX Academy is accessed through our accredited online university. The CFX professional trading platform is completely transparent, broadcasting trades in real time through a downloadable mobile app. If you've ever had the desire to profit in the global Forex market, but the complexity of Forex held you back, CFX was designed for you. Here's to your trading success.
Yeah, so I'm impressed by, what my friend told me and all the testimonies I received through communicating with her. I did set it up. I've made a little bit of money so far, but nothing to really boast about. I mean, handful of dollars, a little more than a handful. But yeah, I'm excited for that one. So if you are interested in that, I will also post a link. So I'll put the Coinbase link down there as well as the CFX link. If you are in the US and you want to get on the waiting list, I will put you on the waiting list, and as soon as that opens up, you'll be one of the first ones, and we can get you in there. All right, so we're gonna head back over here to our articles. Yep. So now we're gonna go over to Forbes. All right, so what they're saying is, this was on the 23rd. People are happy to say goodbye to 2020. It wasn't what we expected. But now what we're seeing in regards to companies that we want to take a look at, obviously Tesla has made a huge impact. They're saying that jumping onto Tesla stocks right now is probably not that advisable, just because it's already kind of gone through its boom. I mean, it'll probably still grow, but chances are its growth is going to be sort of a slower climb. But on the flip side of that is that batteries are going to be needed. Now, Tesla themselves have created a battery, okay? And again, that's going to keep pulling them up. So, though, you know, if you don't have Tesla stocks, yeah, it is advisable to probably pick some up because it's going to continue to grow. It's definitely a stock that's not going down too much. It may have some corrections, but obviously if you can get on with a company that is looking at making batteries, okay? So here we are, some Asia-based companies, okay? This is one in particular, the Global X Lithium and Battery Tech ETF, okay? There's some Korean-based companies, LG, Chem, Chinese-based makers, okay? Panasonic of Japan, and the US-based chemical manufacturer, Marley. Now, this is a pretty cool article. So again, I will be putting these articles at the bottom. So if you want to read them in detail, they'll be available for you. Okay. So now, other challenges to big tech. Okay. So they're talking about what's more. Individuals can concentrate now on technology platform at a time, new attractive platforms. Okay. So what we are seeing is some trends happening. You're seeing TikTok as a rival to Facebook, though TikTok is Chinese, just a warning. We have Disney Plus, HBO, they're shaping up as opposed to Netflix. Okay, so there's some streaming wars, I guess they can call it. Gaming is another one. Here we are. Amazon, they say, is a bit vulnerable to Walmart. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, they're talking about new global e-com stores, like pet-focused stores like Chewy, and then of course Shopify is continuing to grow. Bitcoin has spiked. Okay, it's up 200%, like I said. It was 2.5 from where I started, and we're seeing a growth in Bitcoin because now payment companies like Square and PayPal are taking them. Plus, they're having a rollout that will be available in person. I think it was 7-Eleven stores or different places where you can actually get access to the machines where you can buy and get more Bitcoin. I've actually not used one of those machines, so I'm not sure how they work, but I've seen them. I remember back in the day in 2009, one of the stores that I used to go to had a Bitcoin machine. I was like, I don't even know how this works. Apparently you put your bank card in and I don't know if you get an actual... I should have bought some Bitcoin. Heck, I really wish I had. But anyway, okay, don't we all, right? Yeah, so you can read up on this if you want to get more detail. But they're just, kind of reiterating some of the things I already said. But batteries are definitely some place that you want to see if you can get some stocks involved with that. Or heck, start your own battery company, who knows? Okay, so those were the main points for today. I think I covered it all. This one, oh yeah, this one just kind of reiterates again more about the blockchain trends in 2021. Expect the unexpected. Okay, in case you hadn't got used to that feeling, apparently we're gonna have some more of that. They're expecting exponential growth, like I said. Okay, so if you want to get on the ride, pick some of the ones you like, and who knows, right? If you get on the right one, it could definitely be beneficial. Because of the COVID, definitely it's pushing the blockchain technology. Long-term strategic projects will be put on hold. Okay, volatility and uncertainty sparked by COVID has led many corporations to pull back on some of their long-term projects. Okay, they're just not doing experimental things with their own companies, except they're switching to digital. So that's the big shift. Okay. So there's many blockchain projects. So any particular type of blockchain technology that supports other companies, that is going to be something that explodes. So again, to get in those nitty-gritty details, I will be producing more videos. But I think I've talked your ear off enough today. So thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the bell. You'll be notified when I add a new video. If you haven't already subscribed, go to investbuygold.com and join our email list, and you'll get access to all this detailed information, and it'll be sent right to your inbox. Okay, so I think that's it for today. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a really wonderful New Year, and we'll see you on the flip side. Okay, peace out.